Thank you so much. Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tommy Phillips. I am the President and Artistic Director of the Philharmonic Society of Orange County, and it is always my pleasure to welcome you, and especially this season and today, our first concert of the Philharmonic Society's Orange County Youth Symphony and String Ensemble. Give them another round of applause, please. Yes. It is a phenomenal way to begin their season for these young musicians to perform in such a beautiful and acoustically superior space. I want to thank Soka Performing Arts Center for hosting us this afternoon. They are a great artistic and institutional partner. We are back here many more times this season in joint efforts. I also want to thank our conductors, our operational and OCYSE staff team for starting this season and making sure that our students have space to rehearse, have music ready, have everything they need so they can make a beautiful musical journey together. And I want to thank all of you. I want to thank the parents, I want to thank the families, not just for driving your students to rehearsal every week or for being here, but for making sure that they have this opportunity for live music in addition to what they have in the schools. The Philharmonic Society believes that we have a mission and a duty to foster the appreciation for music, and we do that at such a high level through our presentation series. But what we want to always make sure is that we have vibrancy in our youth when it comes to music, and that is why we support the Orange County Youth Symphony, why we now have a string ensemble for our young, dedicated students who are on their journey through live music. And so we again want to just extend our open invitation for you, your families, not just for the Youth Symphony concerts, but to come see us as we make sure these students have access to some of the most luminary artists in the world, artists like Yo-Yo Ma, Itzhak Perlman, Joshua Bell, experiences with great orchestras from around the world. And one of those experiences this season for both our Orange County Youth Symphony String Ensemble and the Symphony Orchestra is an absolutely unique opportunity to sit side by side with musicians from the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. They will be here in residency in Orange County in the week of January 13th through the 20th of this coming year, 2024. And both the students you see here now and the students you'll see after our intermission will be able to perform side by side with these musicians at a concert at the Segerstrom Center for the Arts on January 20th. So please mark that in your calendars. Yes, it's worth an applause. Thank you. She will be out momentarily, but we have a new artistic face for OCYSE this season. Our musical leadership for this ensemble is under Lucy Liu. Lucy has been our strings coach last season and continues as our strings coach this season. But Lucy is a teacher, soloist, chamber musician, orchestral musician. She holds her own private violin studio in Orange County, and uniquely and I think interestingly, she was actually a student of our previous strings coach, Moni Simonov, where she received her master's degree, at Cal State University in Long Beach. So after tuning, she will be out here to lead this ensemble. We will have a brief intermission after the string ensemble performs, and I want to encourage you all to head back into the lobby to see the upcoming concerts that we have and a special opportunity that we have for anyone who wants to support the European tour that the Orange County Youth Symphony will embark on this up ahead June of 24. Please consider a donation. You'll receive a flower for your participation and for your support, and I'll be back now after the intermission to talk a little bit more about that tour. But I cannot wait to sit with you and enjoy the sounds from these amazing young musicians. Thank you all again for being here, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thank you.
spending your Sunday afternoon with us. So we are the string ensemble of Orange County Youth Symphony, and we're the future generation of the older kids. So actually, this ensemble, we spent the past 7 weeks rehearsing, and trust me, they didn't sound like what you just heard the first few weeks. So I'm very proud of the students because they all worked very hard. So if this is your first time playing with OCYSE, could you stand up? What you just heard is by a German composer. His name is Christoph Willibald Gluck, and he's an early classical composer that he mostly written a lot of French and Italian operas, but he also did some symphonic works and chamber music and, of course, a lot of operas. So next on the program, we're going to play 2 movements. First movement is Prelude, and then second movement is Air by English composer Gustav Holst, which he's very famous for written the planets. And so please enjoy. and he's our baby, and he truly brought a lot of joy to us. So I'm using this opportunity to introduce our next piece. This is by an American composer. Her name is Elaine Fine. She's an educator, composer, and also a fine musician herself. She got her bachelor's degree from Juilliard, and after she graduated, started performing, and also she wrote a lot of pieces for operas, chamber music especially, and then she plays viola, violin, and also flute. Both of her parents are musicians. So the most incredible thing about this lady, Elaine Fine, she generously donated all her compositions to public domains, so all the musicians and all the students can use it. So this is very incredible. Next piece we're going to play is by Elaine Fine. It's called High Speed Reel.